It is time for a must watch. In fact, when I saw a viewer telling me to talk about this one, I myself was shocked because not a lot of people know about this one. Not a lot of people talk about this one. See, not only did I just watch this anime, I read it way before the anime even was announced. Yes, because I was a big fan of the author's work, including the sequel spin-off to this and everything, and even all the other one-shots they have created. You see, the author is a big fan of this one. Well, he's a big fan of this time period of the early 1900s and stuff, before and a little after World War II. The thing I'm talking about today is Taisho Otome Fairy Tale. It is a romance story during the time of 1920s, I believe, and it is a story about a prestigious family that was well off until one day a tragic accident happened with the second son, and his name is Tamahiko. Tamahiko lost his right arm, not lost it, but it became paralyzed, but also lost his mother in the process. Ever since then, the family has neglected him as a useless person because you don't want a disabled person to be in front of the family. When you are from a prestigious family of nobility and stuff like that, image and reputation's everything. So if you have one single flaw that's noticeable, they don't want you in the foresights whatsoever. So the father pretty much discarded him and treated him as dead, and so the other siblings, and he was cast off the side to live in the mountains, where the father gave him a house, a salary, and also a wife to attend to him. Now, this arranged marriage is with a girl named Yuzuki. Yuzu for short. Yuzuki is pretty much a little bundle of joy, is what she is. She is so kind and nice, but she is completely oblivious toward things around her, and she is too kind for her own good. This girl must be protected at all costs. Now, this is a story about a guy who went through so much isolation, lost everything, to a girl who is there to warm his heart up, to show him that there's always a second chance at life. You just gotta go step out and look for it. And it's easier said than done, but you still gotta take the chance, nonetheless. So the story progresses throughout the time. The guy slowly opens up his heart and even finds a new purpose in life as well, despite his disadvantage. He can't let his pretty much his disability to be an excuse of why he just shuts down in life. He has to keep going, which I do enjoy that very much. It's a nice inspirational story that I think a lot of people would like to see more of in this time period. Can't let the little hurdles to stop you. Even if it's a big hurdle, as you're living, you still gotta keep going on no matter what. You stop there and stay in decay, but what good is that for against what they're trying to see? But there's also other characters that also get involved, from people who had hard lives, from some of the family members, from Tamahiko's side and everything. And it's not one of those animes where it's a drama or high school hijinks or stuff like that. It's a plain, simple time where during a time where people had to really live and survive together in order to get through the tough times for things that was happening. The inflation, the wars, all that stuff. It was not an easy time during that period. So I guess the author is a big fan of writing about stuff like that based on his other works. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a sleeper. I knew a lot of people weren't going to watch it because they knew about it or know about the author like that. Because this is his first ever work to be animated. So it's already been done years ago. So I was hoping that it would continue on after the first season. The first season pretty much ends on him after a great earthquake happens. He goes to find his wife. And through that time, he learns that he can stand on his own 2 feet thanks to her and all the skills and friends he made along the way in order to find her. It's nice, it's cute, it's adorable, but I really want this to continue on with a second season because the anime only covers half of the story. There's more to the story later on, where you learn more about Yuzu and her past, why she's in the situation she's in, and also with the father and the little brother, and even one of the older sisters are up to. In fact, there is actually an antagonist looming around in the shadows of the story, and you don't find out who the antagonist is until the very end of the story. In fact, you see more of her in the future of the sequel spin-off of the story, whereas based on other characters, but you do see Uzu and Tamahiko in the story, but they're not the main characters no more. But in fact, it is this main character who is the mother of this, well, the son of this main antagonist that I'm talking about. This person is very manipulative, very cunning, strategistic. That word. My tongue's dry. But anyways, she's very smart. That's what I want to say, and knows how to play her pawns very well. And been on the cuckoo side. So that's why I was hoping this would get fully animated, like not just this part, but second season. So that way, hopefully, we'll get an animation spin-off of that story as well, so if they can see the full length of the timeline. It would have been a nice treat to have, but unfortunately, it never happened. Only thing this thing got was a couple of wallpapers, posters, and one figurine, which I still have my wish list yet to buy, which I could have bought tons of times, but I just didn't do it. Just didn't feel like it right now. I'll probably do it next year. Who knows? But yes, I am glad. I could have sworn I talked about this one, but it turns out I didn't. Like, wow. I was shocked. I was watching when it first aired, and I enjoyed every minute of it. So I was shocked that I didn't say, hey, yeah, this is a must watch. I would say a must read, but it is really, really hard to find all the chapters in one place. It really is. And most of those things aren't official. So it sucks. It really does. Because when I was reading this, there's during a time where you can actually find every manga and every chapter on one site or app back in the day. But now, thanks to all this stuff that's happening, you have to go like 3 to 4 different sites to read all the manga you want unofficially. Yeah. But anyways, that's why I'll give this a must watch, so a must read, because it's nice, the joy. So you're looking for something with not the drama or the love affairs, the love triangles, all that other stuff, but a nice, cuddly, cute character progression story of love. This is for you. So yeah, then I highly recommend it. I will give Taisho Otome Fairy Tale a must watch. Definitely a must watch. I hope you guys go check it out. If you did, let me know what you think about it. If you didn't, watch it again. Whatever. I might watch it again myself during February, during the time of love itself. Who knows? But anyways, that's like after the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has the Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.